Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brock with the Comic Pulse. I got a couple spec picks here for you today. These are some really good ones. I'm only going to go through two today because these ones have a lot of good things going for them that I'd like to explain to you. First up, we got Blade. First appearance of Blade. This is Tomb of Dracula 10. Blade's got a ton of things going for it right now. Wesley Snipes has been in discussion with Marvel about doing some more Blade films. They've also had a female Blade, that was supposed to come out in this new Marvel relaunch, which they canceled, which tells me maybe they're second guessing whether they should launch it and go in that direction. Maybe they're thinking about going in the Wesley Snipes direction again. Very possible that we could see Blade enter the Marvel Universe. And back in the day, Blade was actually one of the only successful movies to happen before Marvel really found its stride. Up until X-Men, there really wasn't that many successful Marvel movies, and Blade was actually very successful already. So it's a strong character. It already has a good following even before the movie. A very classic character, really good character, and this is the kind of book that's probably going to go up in value regardless. Even if there isn't movie hype or something, this is still a solid key to own. Long term. You really can't lose with a book like this. I think this is a very solid buy. I would try to get as high a grade as you can get. This is a very good spec pick, especially because Doctor Strange is really opening the gates to all the supernatural part of Marvel. And I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity with these books because it's a really unexplored part of Marvel right now. And a lot of the other keys, are starting to become found. So, this is a great place to look and start buying undervalued key issues. Blade, I strongly recommend. Next up on the list is a very good character as well. This one is probably a little more overlooked than Blade. You might not even heard of him, but Werewolf by Night. This is Marvel Spotlight 2. This is the first appearance of Werewolf by Night. It's a very solid, classic Marvel character. There was even a Howling Commandos 2005 with Nick Fury where he was part of the team. Both Blade and Werewolf have had beef with Dracula. Dracula actually offed Werewolf's girl, so that's pretty savage if you ask me. There's definitely some good storyline there. There's definitely a possibility of Blade who hunts Dracula, and then this dude who got his girl off by Dracula. Why couldn't they team up? You know what I mean? Obviously that's a definite possibility. Feige has even talked about how he would love to bring this side of Marvel out and back onto the silver screen. With Disney behind him now, a lot of movies that people were skeptical of, they've done a really great job with. I don't see them doing any different. They know where their money's at, and it's in doing good stories with these characters. I think these have huge potential. You can get this book in pretty high grade if you're still under a couple $100, and there's very little risk compared to the potential reward on this book. I think this is a really great book. Another really good book that you might want to grab as well is Werewolf by Night #1. It's got a really classic cover. It's got a lot of red in it. It's kind of similar to this cover. Look at all the red and the yellow. It really pops. It's just a really classic cover. This is actually a Neil Adams cover. So if you ever wanted to, you could get Neil Adams to sign this. A legendary artist of his time. That's another plus that this book has going for it. The other thing is Marv Wolfman is still around, so you could get Marv to go ahead and sign Tomb of Dracula 10 if you wanted to. That's totally up to you. I wouldn't get it done if it's a really high grade, just because that might turn some collectors off. But once again, these are two for Supernatural. I'd say these are definitely the two strongest candidates right here. I would definitely buy these if you can. These are definitely going to be good long-term books. That's going to conclude our spec picks for today. I'll be seeing you all soon, and I'll bring you some more books and hidden gems.